Let's dive into the tangled web of financial networks behind Antifa. The White House has released a list of organizations and names, all allegedly tied to funding Antifa through a series of financial links, sparking a wave of controversy and debate. Today, I'm breaking down who these groups are, how their money moves, and how it all converges on a central Antifa fund, where they operate, and what the paper trails reveal about their shared destination. First up, the Soros Network. Open Society Foundations. George Soros is a name you've probably heard before. His Open Society Foundations have donated billions globally, with funds traced through various channels that ultimately link to Antifa's central fund. Public tax records show Open Society grants to social justice groups, many of which are connected by financial threads to Antifa. While direct funding is debated, the network of donations forms a clear path toward the Antifa Group Fund. What is clear is that the Open Society's influence stretches across the US, Europe, and beyond, with a mission to shape policy and activism. Now let's talk about the Tides Network. Based in San Francisco, the Tides Network channels money from donors to activist groups, with financial records showing a direct line to the Antifa Fund. IRS filings show Tides has moved millions to groups advocating for radical change. And while the links to Antifa are sometimes obscured, the money trail leads back to the same central fund. The network's financial footprint is massive, and the groups it supports are active in protests nationwide. Next on the list is the Ariel Bella Network. Though less well known, Ariel Bella is a key player, quietly connecting progressive donors to the Antifa Fund through strategic consulting. Ariel Bella works behind the scenes, providing consulting and strategy to progressive donors. All these groups, through various channels, ultimately contribute to the same Antifa Group Fund. Then there's Neville Roy Segium and Associates. This group has been flagged for funneling international donations into American activism, with records showing funds routed to Antifa. Financial disclosures and leaked documents reveal overseas money moving through shell organizations, all ending at the Antifa Group Fund, landing in the hands of protest organizers. The web is tangled, but every connection points to the same financial hub. And finally, Hans Wardvee of Sweden. This name surfaced at the White House Roundtable, representing European interest in funding that also links back to Antifa. Swedish NGOs have a history of supporting social causes abroad, and some of that money has found its way into U.S. activist networks, again ending at the Antifa Group Fund. So, what does all this mean? All roads lead to a single, central Antifa Group Fund. The paper trails aren't always crystal clear, but the networks are real, and the funding all converges on Antifa. Whether you see this as a threat, or just the reality of global activism, one thing is certain. Following the money reveals a story of coordinated funding, all roads leading to Antifa. If you want to dig deeper, always check the sources yourself. Transparency matters, and so does the truth. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.